guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Mizuno Morelia Neo in the latest blue and yellow colorway from the 2014 World Cup. Now inside the box they do include a boot bag. The boot bag is black, made out of this nice nylon material. It's not a backpack style string bag. You can see there's just this one little string here with the little pull tie so you can actually seal the bag up. On the one side you're going to find your gold Morelia Neo branding, and on the back side you're going to find your white Mizuno branding. So we'll get that out of the way, and other than that, all you're going to find inside the box are the shoes themselves. So we'll get these out of the box really quickly, and if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the Mizuno Morelia Neo, a shoe that I have many times said is a great alternative to the F50 Adizero from Adidas, especially now more than ever because Adidas is really pushing the synthetic variation. So if you're looking for something that's ultra lightweight, still made from high quality kangaroo leather, and it's just going to offer a really premium feel overall, the Mizuno Morelia Neo is, like I said, a great alternative to Adidas's very popular F50 line. So if you guys are interested in a pair of these for yourself, there will be a link down below in the description to the review page on my website where these are available in North America in multiple colorways for a pretty wide variety of prices depending on the colorway that you're interested in. Also, I'll leave an annotation on screen to my Mizuno Morelia Neo playtest video that I did several months ago now, so if you guys want to check that out, get more info on the performance, again, the written review is linked down below and the annotation is on screen for my playtest video. To start things off, let's quickly talk about the colorway. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys saw these on the feet of Hulk, who plays for the Brazilian national team throughout the 2014 World Cup. He is, at this point in time, kind of the main poster boy for the Morelia Neo. And honestly, I'm actually a really big fan of this colorway. It features this nice kind of royal blue color across the synthetic and leather areas of the shoe. The entire outsole, as you guys can see, is also that same blue color. There's some very subtle white detailing in the form of the Morelia Neo branding on the heel, and then this one little strip here on the center, and then the main accent color is this kind of nice yellow. It's not like a Volt yellow or anything like that. It's actually more of a true yellow, similar to the Brazilian home kit. So again, it accents really well with the blue on the upper. It went extremely well with the Brazilian home kit, if you ask me. And overall, it's just a really good looking shoe. As far as the general performance of the shoe is concerned, again, if you want more information on that, I'll leave an annotation on screen to my playtest video, and there will be a link down below in the description to my full written review that'll give you all the details on the overall fit, feel, and performance. But for the sake of the video, we will go over all of the notable tech specs with the Mizuno Morelia Neo. Now, the appeal of the Neo is that it's a modern take on Mizuno's classic Morelia model, which is essentially their Copa Mundial. It features a full kangaroo leather upper, the classic conical stud pattern, the flap tongue, and the Neo is, like I said, kind of a play on that, a modern play where they try to maintain some of the elements of that classic Morelia model, but make it in a much more lightweight form factor. So the Neo maintains the kangaroo leather at the front area of the shoe, spans from right about here, wraps the entire toe box and forefoot area, then cuts off at right about there. So there is a relatively small amount of leather on the shoe, but what you do get in terms of actual kangaroo leather is really good in terms of overall quality, and it is on the thinner side, so it kind of matches the whole low profile lightweight style of the rest of the shoe. The mid portion as well as the tongue is made from a thinner, kind of slightly padded synthetic material. It is noticeably less padded than the leather area at the front of the shoe, but again, if you're buying something ultra lightweight, it's going to offer a thinner feel overall, so you're not getting that premium kind of classic kangaroo leather touch on the ball, but what you do get is above average in comparison to most leather shoes in this particular weight category. I would go as far as to say that this is the best quality ultra lightweight leather shoe currently out there on the market. Again, a great alternative to perhaps the current leather Adizero, which in my opinion isn't the greatest in quality as well as fit at this point in time. You have your central lacing system, as you guys can see, no flap tongue like you're going to find on a standard Morelia. And what's interesting about this lacing system is you can see that the actual lace holes are kind of in this zigzag pattern. And what that does is when you tie the laces tight, it does a really good job of wrapping your foot and keeping the laces kind of tucked in place and held in place, so it makes for a nice tight fit throughout your entire playing session. They don't loosen up or anything like that, and it also makes for a more responsive feel than if the laces were just cut completely straight going up the sides of the shoe. So again, a nice little innovation there that I personally really like about the Morelia Neo. It has a lower cut in the heel, as you guys can see, kind of a similar look to that of the original F50 Adizeros, where they had that little flat piece. This is not quite as extreme, as those original Adizeros, and feels a lot more comfortable to me. You can see the heel liner is actually a natural suede material, which is really nice and soft and does a good job of gripping your sock, keeping it inside of the shoe and locking your heel in place. The insole is fully removable, and what's great about this insole is, one, it's not overly thin, so you're going to get a good amount of step-in comfort despite the ultra lightweight construction of this particular shoe. And it also features this kind of rougher texturing on the outside that again grips your sock really nicely. It just makes for an overall more responsive feel. Again, a nice little innovation that really only Mizuno comes up with. We're seeing some kind of variation on this on the new Predator Instinct, but it's been on the Morelia Neo from the start. As far as the outsole is concerned, it's made from a Pebax material, and it's a very similar layout to the F50 Adizero in that it's a one-piece sole plate and heel counter. The heel counter is fairly large and provides a good amount of stability as well as protection to the rear portion of the shoe, whereas on the bottom you're going to find this kind of stiffened area through the midfoot. So again, despite the lightweight construction, it's got plenty of rigidity through the midfoot, and overall just feels really solid. Nice flexibility in the forefoot and toe box area from right out of the box. And then again, you have more of a classic conical stud pattern, similar to a Copa, similar to, of course, the Mizuno Morelia. So you're going to get good traction overall while still maintaining plenty of maneuverability once your foot is planted and you want to pivot and twist and turn, things like that. So overall, really good stud pattern, especially if you're looking for something a little bit more traditional. Again, something you can't really get from any other shoe on the market other than the Mizuno Morelia Neo. So overall, this shoe really has a lot to offer. It's pretty unique in terms of what's out there right now. And if you're looking for something that's lightweight, going to maintain a somewhat traditional leather feel, a very comfortable fit, and also feel very responsive, the Morelia Neo is, like I said, one of, if not the best option in this particular category. In terms of weight, the Mizuno Morelia Neo is quite impressive, and as I talked about throughout this video, I really do feel like its main competitor is the leather variation of the Adidas F50 Adizero. So for the sake of comparison, we're going to weigh both shoes for you today in real time. Keep in mind these are both brand new pairs in a size 9 US, so this is a very fair comparison. We'll start off with the leather F50, throw it on the scale, and you can see that they weigh in at 6.6 ounces, which is relatively lightweight. So we'll take this off the scale, throw on the Mizuno Morelia Neo, and you can see that they weigh in at 6.6 ounces. So again, both of these shoes are exactly the same in terms of providing that ultra lightweight feel. There's no difference whatsoever. But when you're talking about quality, again, I really do feel like the Mizuno Morelia Neo is far superior than that of the current leather F50 Adizero. So if you're trying to decide between the two, to me it's kind of no contest. The Morelia Neo is definitely the way to go. Alright, here's a look at the Morelia Neos on feet, and from right out of the box, these shoes actually fit really well. They are relatively comfortable, but like most leather soccer shoes, you have to give them some time to break in, allow that leather to soften up and stretch to the exact shape of your foot. So give them about 1 to 3 hours of kind of slower wear time, and you'll find that they become a lot more comfortable and a lot softer overall. In terms of the overall fit, it is a tighter fitting shoe, as you would expect from something that is in the 6 ounce range. So if you have excessively wide feet, it's probably best to stay away. It has a tighter overall fit through the midfoot, especially because it is synthetic as opposed to leather. So you're not going to get a lot of stretch out of the shoe in this particular area. Where the forefoot and toe box, again, is relatively snug from right out of the box, but because it is natural kangaroo leather, it will have some stretch to it after that break-in period. So again, as long as you don't have excessively wide feet, you should fit quite comfortably into the Morelia Neo. As far as sizing goes, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing of the Mizuno Morelia Neo in the latest blue and yellow colorway. This is certainly not the newest release. It's been around for a year or two now, but it certainly does have a lot to offer, and if compared to everything else currently out there on the market, there isn't much that compares to the overall quality and just general performance of the Morelia Neo at this point in time. So in my opinion, this is a really good buy if you're on the market for something of this type. Again, if you guys want more information on the overall performance, I'll leave an annotation on screen to my playtest video, and there'll be a link down below in the description to the review page on my website where you can find that full written review. Also on that review page, you'll find the high quality images of the shoe that'll give you a better idea as to how they actually do look in person, as well as buy it now links with the best prices online, allowing you to get these below the retail price in several different colorways. So be sure to go ahead and check that out. If you guys did enjoy today's video and found it helpful, be sure to support it with a like. If you have any questions at all regarding the Mizuno Morelia Neo, leave your questions down below in the comment section. And also, if you have any suggestions for other products you'd like to see featured on the channel, leave your suggestions down below in the comments as well. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.